rotating text is hypnotic. I just stare at it for hours on end until I realize that I have to go 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. It is the Biendeo stream today on this fine 21st of July 2025. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and we'll have a wonderful week ahead of you. My week has been kind of chill, a little lethargic in places, but you know, we get by, we make it happen. But yeah, today is the start of a new day. Well, it's not the start of a new day. It's 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. But today is the start of a new stream, a new beginning, just something new. And I'd like to try this out, and we'll see how long I feel. But I want to tell you a little bit of a story. So I'm gonna hit play. We're gonna play Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I've never played this game before, and I do not know anything about what's in it other than I had played Mirror's Edge 1 ages ago and also last year on stream. I'm gonna hit the play button, and also when I say this, I lie a little bit because I had indeed played a little bit. So this game's gonna try and start up, and I've got OBS is already going to pick up on the game, but I had not started this game at all until a couple of days ago. So there we go. The game starts up. Now this is how the game starts up. If you buy the game right now on PC, the game comes up. It keeps telling you about like the EA overlay. Also, I'm in 4K, so the text is a little smaller. I realize as well that display scaling doesn't kick in. But if you squint quite closely right now, you'll see message. We are sorry, but servers for this title have been shut down. Thank you very much for playing. Now, we've been talking about the stop killing game stuff for a while, and I don't want to alarm you because this is not the end of the stream all of a sudden. This isn't like, oh, okay, good, nice, okay, cool. But what I want you to note this, my cursor also isn't visible, which is kind of interesting. I am hovering over the OK button there. Actually, even better, I can just use a controller, right? Yeah, there you go. So this cutscene also starts playing under the hood, and also you can keep tapping A as if I'm clicking through some menu, but this intro cutscene is completely unskippable, and it's also a lot louder than I am. I'm gonna adjust audio in a bit. Every single, like, game from the mid-2010s has this kind of audio design. It's very odd.
You owe me a lot of script, Faith. I expect you to deliver on your promise.
I expect you to deliver on the promise. Oh my goodness. Apparently having a bad dream about your childhood is the way to go. In prison, I guess.
Every new day holds a promise.
I'd feel like I'd go nuts in a room filled with lights, you know? And it also feels like a very expensive venture.
And your career. As a future employee of a corporation of your choice, your possibilities.
Oh, but you get a guaranteed job? Bro, this dystopian ain't too bad. You get to choose as well.
Hard work and relentless dedication. As an employee,
Can you touch the circles?
perform at the top of your abilities
Last day, huh?
and constantly strive
I
to
thought we'd
excel.
keep you here forever, Leech.
Work is rewarded.
Maybe you'd like another 3 months.
Laziness punished.
You know, 3 months in prison isn't...
Personal freedom
I mean, it's
comes
kind of
with
long,
life.
but it's not like
We got
a
full
ridiculous
day
amount of
Our
time.
great society expects every employee to contribute to the corporation of their choice.
Has served a 12-month sentence to which
Oh, I guess she's been there for a whole year, okay.
insubordination, deemed ready for
Conditional release.
You can tell these people are part of the system because you can't see their eyes.
Keep you safe. Be wary of policy breakers in our midst.
Upon release, you must.
Seek immediate employment and will be monitored through your grid link.
If you do not find employment within 14 days, you'll be relocated to a Greenland facility. Do you understand?
You'll be relocated to Greenland.
Just get me out of here.
Work hard and you will be rewarded.
Dressing rooms to the left, Leech.
And you will rise
Okay.
to high caste level and enjoy riches well deserved.
The dreary street. Is this a front door? I mean, I guess it's a prison, but like,
Dogan sends his best. Enjoy your freedom.
it feels bizarre to one, have a prison right in the heart of a city, and two, to have like such a weirdly low visibility exit to the prison. I feel like you want every exit to be visible. So anyway, so when I started to test this game, and I want you to pay attention. If you can spot anything that's a bit weird, you know, like, you know, here's your guessing game. Shout out when you can spot something that doesn't quite seem right. And I'll wait for a bit, you know. We'll see if you can pick up on it. Also, to learn about how Faith ended up in juvie. Juvie? She's underage. Oh, I guess that wasn't juvie. But yeah, the icon in the top right is rotating. The tips are happening in the bottom. There's a bunch of tips. Pressing the A button still does this, by the way. Yeah. So, here's a bit of an explainer. The game, as of, according to PC Gaming Wiki, as of March or sometime in 2023, they shut down the online component of this game, of Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Shutting down the online component of this game, they dedicated a server. This will be the master server that the game first connects to try and figure out, like, if there's any updates or whatever. I assume, well, maybe not updates, but, like, they get a message of the day from it, and the game is able to present that. That's how they're able to say, oh, the servers are shut down, thank you for playing. That's not in the game, by the way. That's because there's a server telling the game that's a message it needs to show, and the game is able to handle that. Afterwards, the game would normally start up fine. But what happened sometime in March of 2025, according to PC Gaming Wiki, is that there's another server. And who knows, there's probably a lot of call home domains that, you know, lots of software is calling. That server not only was taken down, but is also being repurposed into something else. So the web connection that ends up happening in order to continue the game going tries to ping this website, and then it doesn't get the expected format. So suddenly the game is getting I think it's a HTTP connection. It's getting, most things are RESTful based, so they actually would be web connections. It gets a 200 base response, and then it goes, okay, cool. What's the body? Oh, I can't handle that. What is this body? Sometimes the body is just like, it's HTML all of a sudden. It's expecting like JSON, you know, it's expecting an object, and suddenly it gets HTML, and a lot of programs are written in such a way that, like, they do, like, if you can't pass the JSON, what do? Well, we crash. So probably what's happening is that there's a background IO thread that crashes right away because it fails to connect to this extra server that has been not only taken down but repurposed. If that server was completely inaccessible, the game actually does handle that, and then it goes, oh, well, I can't access online. You're going to have to click this retry online button. So, for note, the game, if you buy it on Steam today, or EA, or the Xbox Game Pass, I think it's on the Xbox Game Pass, and you download it, and you play it, you will be prompted with the exact same experience I have shown you right now. This is the game. This is all you get after your 26 gigabyte download. Now I'm going to hit Alt F4, and I'm going to tell you about how to fix it. I'm not going to show you, but the easy way to fix it is you go to your Windows firewall. Try to go to Windows Defender Firewall with Advanced Security. This comes up with the whole prompt of inbound and outbound rules. Go to outbound rules, just right-click it, create new rule, and then click Program, and then just try to find the Mirror's Edge executable. If you're on Steam, that should be quite straightforward, but just note that that's there. I realize as well, I have the exact same problem with Forza Motorsport 7 as well. I have a rule there specifically for that. And then, add a rule for Mirror's Edge Catalyst, blocks all connection. All of it. Because the online component of this game, reading up about it, is that it's purely async multiplayer like features, like kind of like Dark Souls style messages you can leave for others, and I think it might have scores that sync with other people. I know someone's probably going to go, hey, you know, this is a Mirror's Edge Catalyst stream, and you're 10 minutes in, and the game is still not booted up, and I probably should have cut to intermission there, but that's okay. So now I've started up the game with the black holes. on all outbound connections. You're immediately prompted with this: fail to connect to EA online. Social features will be unavailable. Please try again. GC200. I'm not too sure what GC200 says. But the game immediately kicks in with a loading screen. And then also I hear music. So that's a start. And then you're into the opening cutscene again. But now you can skip it. So you can hold down the button and skip. And so I don't have to sit you through that. And then the game starts up and we're chilling here. Now, I had the game entirely, and I actually want to show this off as this is kind of the Biendeo first experience kind of attitude. This is how I usually start up games. So firstly, and I'm going to try and play this with a controller, so I'm going to note this. But to me, first of all, the game is at 4K, and you might note that the text is actually a bit small. So what I'm going to do is that I sort of already perused this. I wanted to make sure that the game wasn't going to like crash if I did anything. What I like doing is I always like exploring the options menu right away. But notice how the game immediately chucked us into a scene. So, like, okay, sure, you know, whatever. There is a main menu, but the game won't main menu right away. Now, camera FOV, I like that. That's nice as a setting. I'm going to put it at 75 because it's kind of obnoxious at 60. There also, I will say, there was a brightness prompt. If on your very first setup, the game would keep kind of re-downloading files. It took me a bit of effort to change that. But also, I don't think you can see, but just it's kind of tight. But just note how many like weird refresh rates I got to skip through. Like, not weird. I know these are all the refresh rates of my computer. But it's interesting that we got 143.96, 119.88, 60, 59.94, 29.97, 23.98, 100, 75, 120, 50, 30, 25, 24, and now we're at the next resolution. It's quite absurd. So I don't know why they enumerated it in this order. Maybe there's an actual reason. There's a bunch of resolutions. All of these are various real supported resolutions, but given that I can hit 1080p 120, and given that the streams are 1080p, I will use that. I also had noted that the and I'll change resolution scale later, but I will crank everything up to hyper because even though that does increase blur, but okay. The only thing about this, and the screen's going to go a bit bung for the moment, is that the game says I need to restart in order to showcase all of it. So unfortunately it does warrant another restart. Also, yeah, speaker type, I'm going to change to headphones. I'm not too sure why surround is the default. I would leave it at surround. I'm not too sure. Other than that, I check the gameplay and I go, oh, okay. Also, did you notice how I should have shown this as well, but at 4K, this, like, none of the UI scales at 4K, and the scroll bar is still there, despite the fact that you could probably see all of these, all of these on screen at the same time. That scroll bar is still there at 4K. This menu makes a lot of sense at this resolution. It looks a bit weird at 4K. But you do have controller key bindings for that. And other than that, you can go to credits, which always works. And then you can hit new game. And then also, hi, look, I'm sending diagnostic data by default. Also, here's a thing to note as well. I kept pointing out this, and I know I'm ripping on a menus, like the options menu right away. But notice how it says, to view the terms of service, visit http://terms.ea.com/en. I would asterisk on, hey, why not HTTPS? But okay, it's so minor. But note how when I go to privacy policy, it very briefly says terms of service, and then it changes. You see that? What's happening there? It doesn't happen on the way back, and if you're using the mouse, it, yeah, it's weird that the mouse doesn't show up. If you're using the mouse, it doesn't show up if you go to any other text options. It's just that one. That's the only weird one there. But yeah, other than that, yeah, this reconnect online is clearly never going to work. And other than that, our game should be quite normal. So I'm going to do a very quick close and reopen, unless my audio completely cuts out. But yeah, 15 minutes in, I have not shown off any of the game. But yeah, this is what I do when I start a PC game for the first time, and especially one of these kinds of PC games. Also, very annoyingly as well, when you start the game up for the first time, it installs the EA app. I get that it's for DRM, but sacrilege, EA, you put it on in my startup folder. the EA app is configured to start up with the computer or with Windows, and you have to manually disable that. That's just irritating, EA. Come on. Other than that, I think we're good. I think we should be good. There you go. It comes up with a menu, and there's nothing in the menu because I'm not online. But it's already loaded into the game, so that's all good. But the other thing as well is that, yeah, like, no... Like, look a bit closely. It might be a bit tricky at YouTube quality, but especially look at, like, the distance. You know, especially with, like, objects on a bit of an angle. It's showing up at a bit of a weird low resolution. The anti-aliasing seems to be very blurry. And that's not, like... There's nothing in these settings, for reference. The settings that I glossed over, first of all, we've got GPU memory restriction, which is a fun setting, and it warns you about it as well. This game will use more VRAM, though, if you turn that resolution scale up, so it's kind of crazy. But we got, like, you know, texture quality, lighting, reflection effects, post-process, mesh, ambient occlusion, horizon base, I'm not too sure what's going on there, and hyper motion blur, which, in theory, I might turn down if it's a bit, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure you can turn it off entirely. Yeah, you can turn it off entirely otherwise. But the one thing I will do is I will turn the resolution scale up to 1.5. Now, I have a 4080. I can afford to do this and still get a nice 120 FPS, even though I am at 1080p, but I'm doing the 1080p for the stream. This doesn't fix the distance over there. I think if I turned it all the way up to, you know, to 2, I think then it's pretty fixed. But unfortunately, I don't, you know, it's not the most stable. And at the end of the day, you know, for the stream. Also, you can really hear the GPU going. And I'm playing at 1080p. Although I'm technically playing at 4K at that point. So, okay. Just before I start doing stuff, I would like to note this guy's visor. What is my jump button on controller? Left button. There you go. I played with a keyboard. I would like to note that this guy is pacing back and forth over there. And he's gonna come back, or there's another guy coming back. But note how these holograms, his visor just doesn't render right. That's a bit weird. It's very evident, like, anyway he's standing here. But I just want to note, this is scene number 1 from the game, and his visor is just is looking a bit odd there. It's not playing nice. This is a transparent kind of object. Transparency is always the death knell of any computer graphics, I'll tell you that. But, yeah. Other than that, yeah, it's a dingy alley intended for your tutorial to funnel you through the nice, you know, very easily. The first thing I tried when I started playing this was, what happens when you sit behind this guy and he starts swatting at you? And I'm like, oh, he's hitting me. And then I go, oh, the game goes slow when you take damage. And then I die in the first kind of hallway. That's entirely self-inflicted. I don't blame the game for doing that. It's weird that you respawn here all the time. Like, I didn't move that far over to the right, but you always respawn here. I'm just curious. Also, hi, that sign's like, yo! It's obscured by stuff. Anyways, let's actually play the game. Other than that, I only know the beginning parts of this tutorial. I didn't even hit the menu. I only know where the tutorial started going. Because I kept trying to jump off ledges like this one and go, ooh, fall damage. But it's kind of there in the original. And they'll tell me about controls and stuff, but I was judging a lot of the graphics based on this. Because it is still, like, it feels very oddly blurrier than it should be. And then that happened, and you're like, oh, okay. But, yeah, a lot of this game doesn't quite feel like it's quite the graphics quality it should be, given the, you know, how much exertion the GPU has to pull off in order to make this game work. But yeah, everything seems a little kind of over blurry. In motion, it'll be fine, but it's just kind of interesting at first. Also, then this guy just shows up.
Noah sent me.
I'm Icarus.
You could be anyone.
Well, you'll just have to.
Yeah, but he's Icarus today.
Here, take this. I want to get off the streets.
A beat link? But
Put it on. We need to get you connected and calibrated. I know Noah's eager to talk to you.
what the hell?
What the hell? Oh, time to judge debug modes and codes and stuff.
There's something wrong with this.
I always like looking at like weird little corners and stuff in modern games like this because they put in the effort. Some artists had to figure out how do we wall off the rest of the street here. They already started with the red painted door, so at least we've got like that trend already started. Also, is it just pointing out like Wireshark in the top left? I'm running, well, it's got a hash, so I don't know what's going on there. There's so much stuff happening, and I know they're about to take it away from me in a hot second. It's a bit of a weird way to start the game, right? Look at all these stocks that are up 3% though. Also 0451.
We have to cut your grid link. It's causing the interference.
Is this what the employees see all the time?
Yeah.
Her heart rate's not going massive though, I tell you, it's only like 80.
Not reformed
Although she
at
has
all.
only been walking for a bit, so...
There you go. You're off the grid. Now they know you're gone. Time to get off the ground.
What happens if I run back? You can't tell me off for running back.
Get up there. Kasich will catch us both.
Okay, fine. We'll play the game as they expect. Yeah, I always like toying around and just being like, ooh, a little alley for some reason. I guess they didn't want like a really straight corridor, but it's again, it's just like
Place to hang around. Let's get out of here.
there's no one coming. We're good. We're good here. But yeah, no, this game runs on the Frostbite engine. This would probably be a very similar engine to Battlefield 1. The original game was made on the Unreal 3 engine, and I don't know why I've jumped like that, but sure, yeah. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, other than that, since I have a controller, I would probably want to turn the controller sensitivity up a fair bit, because that was actually a little bit sluggish. Hold on, let's see. There you go, that's probably a bit better. Might be a bit snappier for the video, but the reason why I'm playing with a controller is because it does... Or maybe it's a bit too snappy. But the reason why I do like playing with a controller for, you know, some games for streams is just because it does look a bit smoother. Video compression doesn't go as whack. So, other than that, yeah, left trigger to slide and left button to jump. But yeah, the original game ran on the Unreal 3 engine, which is why it's kind of interesting. Oh. Hi there. Class light melee. Also, when the animations are clearly interpolated from a lower speed. Also, hi, there's lights everywhere here. What if I try and run away from the fight? Is there anything cheeky around here? Probably not. Nah. There you go. He is ready to arm this door. Like if I just try to ignore him, he is fully arming this door. And I'm very certain they closed the door as well, so you can't even do anything about that. But yeah, other than that, you know, you can punch things like the first game, I guess. And other than that,
Made it inside. Someone tell me what the hell is going on.
yeah, I don't know what's going on either. We had to get you now, like 4 seconds after she left prison. You can do these wall runs. So there's that. Some ledges are high. Ladders. Everyone likes ladders. Other than that, though, you know, this is one of the Mirror's Edge games of all time. They still have this as well, where you can keep kind of jumping the balance bars. But the flow in this tutorial seemed quite nice off the surface. Ooh, is this a little slidey as well? Ooh, oh. Phoenix Carpenter. Will anyone ever buy that name? Hold on, I want to do that again because my camera clipped. Yeah, that was a bit weird. Some poor playtester is watching me do this and they're like, oh no. Oh no, he's picking all the holes. But honestly, like, you know, other than the very beginning, and also I would probably grill the graphics a bit. Like, it's fine in motion, and honestly, I don't mind the Frostbite engine when it gets to, like, it's quite stable. It does what it does decently, at least at this time period. I've not played newer games. I only played up to Battlefield 1. I didn't play any of the, I guess it's the other two, really. That is a very bright helicopter. Hi there, how you doing? Oh, they expected me to keep running. Okay. Oh, but they broke the glass? Hold on. She only has one way to go. That is a very nice line to say. The city has changed.
Yeah, it can't be easy being a regular employee these days. I almost pity them.
I know, I ignored the ladder there. That's okay. Yeah, this soft landing, I get it. Other than that, I keep sliding down first. Ooh, through the gap in the rail. Oh, he's paralyzed. Oh no, the poor guy. 2 days away from retirement as well.
I asked nicely, but he wouldn't step aside.
And now they know you came this way.
Like I had a choice.
Sure.
Yeah, they locked the door behind him again.
Better take a different route to the Everdine Tower. We'll split up again, keep them confused. Can you make it across to those pipes?
Of course.
Good. Your beetlings should be calibrated by now and your runner's vision working. Just follow the red, and I'll meet you at the tower.
Yeah, this also got to me where it's like, the runner's vision, for people who didn't watch the first game stream or know anything about the first game, you have to click this, and it tells you objective markers. I guess that wasn't there in the original game, but the whole objects turning red, I used to think it was because, you know, your character is like such a skilled runner. Also, you're gonna get thrown off by those pipes where you basically swing around a corner.
Too close.
Nice set piece moment there. Also, I like the reflection. That's nice. Even, yeah, actually, no. I'm not grilling on it. There's a little bit of, head's a bit snappy. And her hands are very strict. Also, is that a temporal blurring effect? You can see on the, listen, reflections are the other easy thing to always rip on in games, I tell ya. You'd think after, and this game came out in 2016, by the way, so don't grill it on ray tracing because it's well before that. I think if you were doing, if you were doing playing this on a GPU new at the time, you'd probably have a 980 Ti would be the best thing at the time. The 1080 Ti was less than a year later, but it wasn't out at the time, so I will point that out. But yeah, no, this game flopped, and EA are solely to blame because they released it 4 days before their E3 announcement, before the E3 conference. That's back when they did conferences, and they didn't mention this game at all. They didn't mention it had come out at all. Yeah, here's the swing. It's gonna really throw you off.
Just dropped several squads into Everdine Tower.
Well, I guess these aren't 90-degree angles, so it's a bit more okay. Yeah, no, these... Whoop, hi. Why'd I go backwards from that? Okay, sure. Once more. There you go. Yeah, I do feel like they really failed to market that this game even existed, which is a bit of a shame because I liked the first game, and then I didn't buy this one until I think I bought it in 2022. But for reference as well, when they took down the online servers, there's a bolded sentence at the bottom of the Steam page, but the Steam page has never said that it has multiplayer, other than... No, actually no, it's never said it. So anytime, and I know, you know, they still sell this game, I hope, anticipate that, like, this game should still be working, but they just don't. Like, it just doesn't. But it is such a shame that it's like, yeah, you know, like, the game's been accessible like that, and yeah, no, you
Who are you?
you gotta tweak it. You gotta figure it out. I don't know what happens on consoles, by the way. Hopefully not the exact same thing.
And caused a whole lot of trouble for me.
But it doesn't affect anyone who's gotten like past that intro cutscene, by the way, as well.
And safer than you.
I'm faster and safer than you.
I'm here. It's a bit crowded with new guy and his ego.
I don't know, like, this guy is just like, I've only been doing this for like a few months, and I'm so amazing. It's like,
All right, done.
why would anyone be like this? I don't want to be like either of these characters. One, because she's putting herself in a very rough position,
I can do it.
you know, by being effectively a criminal who runs. But also, like, this guy's just a jerk. He's like, watch out! Ooh, think fast! Think fast! And then you have to do combat sims here, so this is where I put it down. I was like, yep, I know that the game works. This is a bit weird on a controller. It kind of works okay.
Vary your attacks, or Kasek will anticipate you and strike back. And even better, of course, is if you knock them into one another. 2 for 1.
But like, are you that strong that you can... Oh, she tripped him. Oh, there we go. It's very easy on a keyboard, because you just tap A and you can do the side attacks like that.
Comms have calmed down a little, but they know you're out there somewhere.
Ouch, my legs.
They know you'll have to go
The chromatic aberration is kicking in.
And the streets are not an option. We'll never go to ground if we can avoid it. You know that, Icarus? Yeah, I know.
There you go. Everyone likes a good old jump attack or a slide attack. A slide attack's pretty good too. They're always good fun.
That's right, Faith. Keep it up.
I have to keep remembering to roll on the
Your surroundings when attacking.
on drops like that, yeah. It's kind of interesting that they've got attacks for all of these, and it's not the same as the other button.
Way worse.
They're all heavy attacks.
That make? Read up on the Connors family history and you'll get why.
It's- Hold on. There you go. Nice long attack.
Fighting echoes now, but there are real enemies waiting for you.
They're saying some stuff in the... Oh,
Underestimate them.
no, I'm good. I'm good. You don't need to retry that tutorial.
You always were a fierce fighter, Faith.
You always were a fighter. There you go. Oh,
I'm inside.
I think I remember the animations for attacking start to get a bit distracting as well. Whoops. Okay. I'm taking the ladder. You can't stop me. Nah, 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 nah. Is that lion gonna be there the whole time as well? Because the part, like, yeah, I think they've got the classic one where it's like literally just red objects. I don't think it's got the path. I'm gonna play with that for a hot second because it feels a little condescending to have the game constantly like, oh my goodness, I thought she doesn't kill people. Okay. It was through glass as well. That's not even gonna be a safe drop. Kick him in the nuts. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, yeah. He hurt his head! He hurt his head on the wall. Oh, poor guy. Poor buddy. That's okay. But yeah, I don't know. It seems a bit like, is the game really, like, that poorly indicated that you need to have a line visible at all times? You know what I mean? I know most likely it is some playtester, you know, had to, you know, needed it basically. They were like, oh, you know, we playtested and, you know, some people needed an extra line. But it's like, look at that. It's already got the arrows. It's like more than the runner's vision would typically do. So I appreciate that the option's there. Oh, hi there, Shady Man. And we've kicked in with an FMV because the... Oh, no, we haven't. Oh, yeah, we have. Oh, no, we haven't. I don't know. I don't know if we went full motion video. I don't think we have, because you can see him stuttering out. As if the game's only intended for 30 FPS.
That's a negative control. No visual. She couldn't have survived that. No vitals? Then she's dead. Let the cleanup crew dig up the body. I got better things to do. Yeah, she took out all of them.
No, I skipped one.
While you're at it. I'm done here.
It's kind of weird to have a frame rate difference. And also it's not interpolating the right way. Do I just have to run this again? This is the same area.
A few close calls, but you did really well, Faith.
Oops.
Guess I shouldn't be so surprised you got K-Sec so upset. It's your specialty after all.
So, I don't know where anyone from the previous game is. I thought I was getting a sense of deja vu there, but nope. So I believe there's a bit more improv potential in this game, I think. But other than that, that's about it. So far, it seems like it's most of the same game, just different engine. And I certainly appreciate how much running you've had to do without a loading screen. I don't think it's a... I don't know, we'll see if it's an open world game. Oh, my eyes! We need a logo. We need a logo now, don't we? Hey, there we go. So there we go. But yeah, I don't know really anything about the development history of this game. I don't know how much of the same staff worked on this. It's been a while. It was 7 years between the first game and this one.
Faith, are you exploring the city, Faith?
You know, there's a lot of really wrong ways to do this jump. Oh, and I landed on the invisible wall in that direction. Upgrade points? Hold on. You can't do this to me. Yeah, there's a lot of wrong ways to go about this. There you go. Okay, well, we'll slide down. We'll play the game like it should. Nice landing. Oh, hi! Free running builds focus shield, which protects you from getting hurt in combat. A burst of acceleration that kickstarts. Oh, left stick forward and oh, you can sprint. Okay. Okay, so if I stop running, it goes down. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Why did that undo my progress for a hot second? This clearly kept going for a bit.
I'm gonna do a quick delivery, so I'll catch up with you later, Noah.
The sprint's nice if there's a bit of dead air, I guess. This is a remarkably... Like, who put these poles here? There's really nothing nearby. But sure, yeah. I don't know. Is it bad to keep criticizing a game for its... I just got points. I've got points. Oh, boy. Okay. This looks like a safe thing to touch. Yeah. I'm like, ooh, what happens if I try and grab that? I assume there's a way to turn that off. It just seems too clear. Okay. Hi there. Yeah, wait. Juvenile prison. Am I a juvenile? I guess Faith is quite short.
Being locked up for 2 years. I'd rather die.
They're practicing the little bits of wall running, I guess. They're doing their best. You need the shoes for it. Like Sonic Adventure 2, you know. But yeah, so I'm not too sure. Oh. I just instinctively look, oh, what's over there? It's clearly about to start a cutscene on me, but sure. But yeah, I don't know a ton about this game. I did look up the how long to beat, and they've got 8 hours on the main story, and I don't know, usually I play games quicker than that. I played the first game a bit quicker.
What's the beat?
What's the beat?
I heard some runner got out of juvie today.
Again, is that juvenile prison?
She's been gone a long time.
2 years is a while, but also 1 year is a while.
Maybe she learned something while she was away.
She doesn't like talking in the third person.
Maybe. I'm so sorry.
Also, we got rid of the comic book cutscenes.
You look older.
Screw you.
Which I don't hate the idea. I kind of like something a bit more in line with how the rest of the game's visuals go. This is 100% using an FMV though.
And about that run?
Go talk to Birdman. He'll put you through your paces.
New guy. Seems a bit uptight.
Hey, Chris? He's a good kid. He runs better than anyone.
Than anyone?
Go talk to Birdman, and we'll see.
I haven't watched that movie, unfortunately, so I can't make any illusions.
Dogen said we're waiting.
Yeah. We'll deal with him in time. All right? Now go. Astound me.
Is this a prequel and I just don't realize it? It could be.
By the way, Faith, there's a package waiting for you.
Your package came in the mail? Oh, nothing, you know. Jukebox hero. That's kind of fun, although you can't pick the song. What if I step? Ooh, ooh! Watch out, bro! There you go. I'm dodging with my karate moves there. So I'm not too sure if there's other like bonuses or things like that, given that, you know, that reconnect online button will permanently be chilling there. Oh, is it in there? I guess it makes sense. It's right in front of me and not behind a wall.
Nobody brought them here just after you were caught.
There you go. Oh, you could have thrown like a real mirror here, though. That is fun having a. I'm gonna be a rebel and try to avoid. No, they really want me to do this. Okay. So every game from the 2010s seems to have like stats and upgrades. Purchase beat map now. In the gear category, you want me to go all the way down to see beat map, because if I don't have a map, oh no. So this is what I mean. I think there was like an async component where like you might have been able to see people. This is a decently wide city, and also I can move the camera up here. Hi, that's fun. It's a decently like wide map. And then you can go somewhere, so I assume they want me to go here, because that's the only thing here. Oh my god. Oh, grid leaks. Oh yeah, collectibles. Far Cry. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I worry that I'm going to have to do busy work at some point, like 100% of the game, or even like any percent of the game involves just like doing lots of busy work here. You see this? Surveillance recordings, documents, side missions. Yeah, I'm curious how this will go, but well, you know, we'll see how it goes. This is a really blind playthrough, and not. I don't imagine a lot of things I'd play on stream are blind playthroughs, but I'd certainly want to toy around with just like, hey, you know, what's something interesting based on a game that I do indeed know And I did indeed play the first Mirror's Edge, anticipating that there'd be something
There
along
you are.
with it. Thanks,
What do you want?
henchwoman.
Oh, just to look at you. While you're still in one piece. Dogan expects prompt payment, you know.
And he'll get it.
Yes. Yes, he will. Now run along.
I'll pay in your eyeshadow. Seriously, that's an insane amount. Oh. Is she following me? No, she's just kind of looking around. Hiya!
There
Hiya!
you are. Dogan will expect
Okay.
payments. Just
People have flying cars. How it? This can't be a prequel, right? Seriously.
So my
like-
best friend is out of prison and she doesn't even come to visit?
Hey, Nomad. How's it going?
Way better
On the
now that
Discord
you're out.
with the
And it
boys.
just so happens that I could also use your help.
Oh, I want to jump into the helicopter.
Yeah, I heard. I say that geezer can wait, but it's your choice.
Main plus. Ooh, main plussing. No, I want to meet up with the geezer. Can I? I can't double
Check your
waypoint.
map
That's
for where
okay.
to find me.
Okay, well, he's over there. So we'll go say hi, because why not? So I guess they're going to still point me in roughly the right way with the red objects. But I also have a massive waypoint on screen anyway, so... you know. I mean, you kind of need the waypoint. Or a minimap or something. Because players are legit not going to know. It's a very large marker there. Hi there! Hiya!
Don't fall off.
Oh, she actually did that in the cutscene.
In the flesh.
In my clothes,
Mr.
even.
J.C. Denton.
Thanks for looking after them. How have you been?
Well,
I also
you
like
know,
how you can twist the
living,
camera slightly.
surviving.
There you go.
I missed you.
Everyone misses her, because she's
So what
the
do you need help with?
protagonist.
It's the Outcast in Greylands. They're setting up a comm system to warn about case upgrades, but they need control chips, which can be found in all comm relay boxes.
Control chips? Relay boxes. Okay.
By ripping those chips, you mess things up for Allcom and help the Outcast at the same time. Can you do it?
Sure.
Are we really going with Outcast as a
me.
name? Okay,
Always
sure.
helping those in need.
You can play indifferent, but I know why you got locked up.
Yeah, I was stupid. Where can I find these boxes?
Not far from here. I'll mark them for you.
I'll mark them on your
Okay,
map.
On it.
There's always that. I will say, given that they made a very large world, I do wish that the cutscenes didn't flash white.
For the Outcast, and with these chips,
Hi,
you'll have
let me in. I broke my legs a couple of minutes ago. That's okay. Let's see. Oh, I could start a mission here, or I could just keep running out more doors. Hold on, how far do I have to go before that door magically closes itself? Oh, it seems to still be... okay. Because usually, especially a lot of interior locations start to, like, pop out with stuff. It seems to be pretty good, other than that one, like, object on the desk appears to flash there. Ah, that's not too bad. Start the mission. Okay.
Alright. I got the first
1942, literally 1942. Oh, 10 XP gained. Okay, so we're going for more boxes. Okay.
There are more Kasich patrols lately, and they look like they
See, this is the thing, I guess, with like games that, you know, are we doing an open world game with missions? Also, is it just like literally? Oh no, it's on the way. Oh, class melee. Okay, sure, yeah. Okay, so you're gonna tell me how to beat him. You're not gonna teach me how to beat him. No, I'm just a person wearing red. Hi there. Oh, you really want me to do this? What's this radar I've got going on here? Alright, bring it. Ow, that was a pretty wide reach. Okay. Kick him in the booty. There we go. Oh, I really can't hit him more than once there. Okay, you're going down the stairs, man. You got... Oh. Where'd she go? Oh my gosh. This poor guy. He was guarding one of these though, so I guess.
Just pulled another chip.
Just why that one in particular? Also, hold on, you gotta pull that outward, right? How'd you manage to pull that like long ways? Interesting. Okay. The bauble mall. Bauble mall, bauble mall.
By the way, did you talk to Dogen yet? Rumor has it you owe him a lot of script for what you did.
Not yet.
Well, I'm sure you can work something out. And if not, I'll come with you when you go into exile. We'll own the Grey Lands.
Was this left stick clicking in the stick? Okay. Oh no! What? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Is it because they want me to do the tutorial and I kicked them the wrong way? Oh, come on, guys. Hold on. Oh, I gotta do the round. Ow, hold on. Wait, I'm trying to do a tutorial here. There you go. Now we're good. Ouch. Also, oop, that was a bit of a slip. Yeah, that worked. I don't remember her killing people that much in the first game. I don't know.
Great. Just one more and we're good for now.
Kicking people off rooftops is not a very, like... Okay, so skip, twist your attacks a bit. It's really Dark Souls, the amount of, like, rolling I have to do here. Well, not rolling, but just, you know, the whoosh. Try me. Try me. Oh, he's stuck there, isn't he? Oh, okay, he was just knocked down. Whoop. Oh, he made it. He's cool. There you go.
Okay.
Again, she's pulling it out. She's pulling it out against the slot.
In trouble not far from you. Listen.
No! Scan my grid prints again! I did. You were supposed to be on your way to Food Dome Epsilon 3 days ago. Subdue him. All quiet here.
Well, you're not meant to shove him.
What's happening?
KSEC is happening. I had enough of this crap in prison.
Faith, don't get involved. But I told you, this is happening all the time. It's not your fight.
Yes, it is.
Here she goes. That was a solid kick right there. Yeah! Every time. I'm just gonna keep doing this. This seems to be working. It just seems to finish fights so quickly.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Are you sure you're thanking? You could thank me by paying for all my debts.
Yeah. She takes after her parents. You say that like it's a bad thing. Keep
Okay.
looking for those relays.
Alright, so I haven't really looked at these upgrades. It doesn't look like there's a bajillion of them, so... these also all seem like the quest specific. You know what I mean? Like they're all just fancy abilities. We got movement, but I've already got most of them. So, okay, we've got skill roll. Left trigger, hold close to the point of impact. Right trigger to quickly slide and quickly roll. Okay. Or we could do a 180 degree turn. Oh, you have to buy that? You have to buy that? Okay. I would prefer the quick turn for the hot moment. But then a lot of these are like quest-based, so I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Boxes around the city,
I'll probably get it kind of soon. You see what I mean? Like, okay.
Okay, now we need that first handful of...
Oh, but hold on. You've got collectibles showing up. Like, look at this. Follow the red, or be like water, or follow the red.
Chips delivered.
Figured as much. Where?
There's a dead drop at the marker on your
They
map.
really want me to do the side objectives, don't they? Okay, sure. But yeah, other than that, there's not really been too much happening. Oh my gosh, okay. I got a bit of extra height, I wasn't expecting that. But there hasn't really been too much going on in I guess what I've been working on. The driving game that I've been deving. Slow progress. I do need to keep putting more time into it, but I am very happy, especially after I beat a game called Darkened Sky. GameCube game. It's the Skittles game, if anyone knows it. And it's a dreadful game. I really didn't like it. But I am happy that I've programmed my menus to be better than that game's menus. It's got fade transitions. That's how you know it's doing alright. These separations between buildings seems like a very easy way to, you know, separate the quests. You need to deliver the control chips at a dead drop nearby, but there are several Kruger-sec guards along the way. Okay.
There. Where's the dead drop?
I was back here.
They want to use another dead drop nearby, and there's a bunch of KSEC patrols between you and there. Probably responding to the commotion from before.
I know this is a big AI. Whoa, that was a lot of horizontal speed I just got off that. Did you catch that? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, sure. What are they trying to... Hold on. Use X traversal attacks to move through enemies without slowing down. Well, that's... Well, first of all, you got this chilling here. Am I just meant to spot these, by the way? I guess so. Yeah. Find all the little icons in the area. Yeah, oh, it was a zip line, that's why. Completely missed that, sorry. Oh, got a little stuck there. Yeah.
That KSEC will be sore tomorrow.
Everyone will be sore tomorrow because you're hitting them all in the face. Yeah, they're really... Oh my gosh, they're just all in line. I'm not even, defeating them all entirely, but... I like the idea of not having to fight enemies if you don't need to. Oh. Must look at the box!
There. I hope it's worth all the trouble.
More than worth it. You helped a lot of people today, Faith. Talk more soon.
You just saved a lot of people just then.
I like using the conglomerate's tools against it. The billboards are perfect for that. Hacking a billboard sends a clear message to the employees.
Ah, okay. I see what these kinds of missions are. Look at all these. They're lying everywhere. Look at that. There's one here. I know they've got a time limit there. Oh my gosh, I've got an audio log playing. There are so many people talking over each other in this game. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope me stopping to look at that one thing didn't ruin this.
Hey Faith, I need your help. We just barely repelled a Kruger-sec attack on the beat. A lot of data got scattered all over.
Oh, it's beeping at me. It's beeping at me. Hold on, it's all the way over there. I might not be able to make that in time. Yeah, no, definitely not. That's okay, there's a retry button. There we go. We're good at the end of the day. But yeah, no, I feel happy about my menus. I got an achievement as well. Okay. Yeah, the next thing to really work on is getting the rest of the game right. But oh, that doesn't even save. Oh, that's just annoying. Yeah, why don't I sneak through the lower parts here instead of stopping and climbing? Because I had to do this jump over here anyways. Oops. So I guess we really are doing open world Mirror's Edge, which seems like a natural way for the game to, transition into the modern era, but yeah, it's just over there. Timing's a bit tight, isn't it? It's a bit close there, isn't it?
Receiver has been notified of completed delivery.
So am I just running around and constantly doing side missions all the time? It's like, oh, you know, a breather. Now I can finally go to, you know, the objective. I don't know how many buildings I'm allowed to walk on. This map makes it seem like I could go to quite a bunch over there, but not further down there. The cursor just kind of stops here. So I'm curious, but that's okay. Alright, making our way over there. Oh, sorry, there's another one. Well, these are just the ones you rip out of the walls. Hi there. Okay, sure. But yeah, no, I need to work on the driving controls again, but it's been a good practice to get a bit of a global state happening. Starting to get the game really tracking just like what it's running at that point in time without sort of, hopefully without like hard locking it into a, I guess, you know, there's going to be singletons because obviously you're going to need like services and stuff like that. Stop stealing things. What the heck? No wonder you got thrown into juvie. Because you keep taking everything that's not bolted to the ground. And somewhat it is bolted to the ground and you're still going for it. I feel like I'd yell at this, but then it's like, well, you know, the little endorphins in the brain are very happy every time it happens, so it's like, oh. There's a lot of interiors as well, like just chilling here, and they obviously have stuff in them the whole time. Is there a map of these? Like, do I know where I've been picking these up, or I just know that they're, you know, within the regions? Yeah, okay, I just know that they're within the regions. That's okay. Wow, flashbang. Okay, so, so I see a monorail there. I would really like to go that high, but I don't think there's really any way to cross from this building to that building at all over here. Oh, there's that. Yeah, okay. And I saw that it was pointing me in the opposite direction. I don't know, I've just been completely ignoring it. Wow, this is like the brightest like hallway I've seen. Oh my gosh. So as long as we don't get interrupted by another side cutscene, and I guess I just keep going into... Oh, okay. I don't know which doors you can enter and which ones you can't, like from a glance. It's like Las Vegas here. But yeah, no, it's been good figuring out global state, particularly getting... I'm sort of writing like a model service pattern, which is a bit of an interesting go about it, but I don't know, that's kind of how I think about larger programs. I just like having some kind of, I guess the program itself registers the existence of, you know, handler services, and then it just all goes from there. Oh my gosh, ouch, my legs. Why did... Yeah, sure, okay. So they're pointing me up there. I guess I really need to do... Okay, I guess I could just jump up the wall. Nope, you really can't reach that. You do need to do a jump. A secret bag. The only secret bag as well. Unfortunately, this glow stick is not secret. Keep hearing pigeon noises. Oh, there they are. They were all up here. Every single one of them. No pigeon is safe. I'm on the hunt. There you go. What a nice view though, isn't it? But yeah, no, integrating the oh, snap, hold on. Concord Plaza documents. Hopefully it doesn't last a week. Is that text turning more yellow as I read it over to the right? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Easy
FBI.
there. Leave my door alone.
Morgan
Patience never was your
Freeman.
virtue, Faith.
Thought you were taking a nap. Isn't that what old people do?
Careful with that mouth, girl. I guess 2
He
years
is
of peace and
trying
quiet
his
is all
impression.
I get.
Yeah, I missed you too.
No,
How
I
come
wanted me
12
to
months
test
has
you.
become 2 years all of a
Told him I'd do
sudden?
no such thing. But I have a dash for you. Enough to test yourself.
So that's good.
I already fed you Calliope. Get off of me. Damn rats. with
Calliope?
wings. Never leave me alone.
Dang it,
But they
Maury
have bases.
Calliope.
Patience never was your virtue.
True. That's why I can smell my own.
Smell your own patience, or?
Now off with you. Show them other runners that you've got your uses too. It's good to have you back, girl.
Imagine being homeless, but you live on a roof.
I'm guessing Birdman challenged
I don't know.
you to a dash.
Oops.
I can imagine which one. Man, back in the day I ran it so many times I could do it blindfolded.
So what are we doing here? We're standing on this, and then... Oh, I've got 3 stars.
Best one. You only need to reach the goal in the shortest time possible. The way you take doesn't matter.
Okay. I don't quite know where I'm ending up, but, you know. Whatever the case may be. Ooh, check this out. Sick... Oh, I was going to try and do a sick wall ride there. I'll do a sick wall ride here. Oh, never mind. Don't need it. Yeah, I wonder if the other movement abilities would actually be necessary in order to get the stars. Like here, you know, they're pointing at me going upwards because I literally don't know. Ah, come on, I was right there. Nah, the perfectionist in me is like, nah. I guess this is, yeah, this is an online interaction. Nah, I want to try that again, man. I can get that 3 stars easy. Because that's, like, hold on, like, he's all the way over there. And then, like, up a building. So it's not too bad, right? Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. This first jump's a bit gnarly, though, I'll tell ya. And then sneaking through this vent here instead of going into the... Easy. Somehow I saved a lot of time just then. But okay. What does a 3-star give me? Nothing, I guess. And I saw the times hit 0 seconds after doing that. Oh my gosh. What is this? Take flight? Oh. Grid leaks? Oh, they're just...
I need your help. We just barely repelled a Kruger-Sec attack on the bean. A lot of data got scattered all over the city, and now it's leaking through the grid. Please tap into any leaks you see, and we'll get that data reassembled.
These are all chilling around, aren't they? They're everywhere. Look at that. They are... Oh, hold on. Wait, there's a thingy here. Do you not see the glowy thingy? There's glowy thingies everywhere.
You, runner, over here.
You, runner, over here. And then I turn around and I turn back. Okay, fine.
I have a package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with the contents. If the vial breaks, we might have some problems. Can you do it?
Okay. I wish it... I guess that's where I'm delivering that. Wow, that's a bit of a trek, ain't it? Okay. Off we go.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my...
Ah, that's what they mean. Ah. So don't trust your instincts. Got it.
I have a package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with the contents. If the vial breaks, we might
Is
have
UPS not good enough?
some problems.
Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it.
Why are you stuck here?
And this regenerative formula will help.
Why is she also describing the formula?
Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate
The same two things again. Actually, can I hold on? Can I add a waypoint just to be like? No, you can't add your own waypoints. Come on. Oh, but I do have a profile. I'm 12% through the story already. Wow. It's like, you remember those articles from before Skyrim came out, and they were like, the main story can be beaten in like 2 hours? Which one wasn't even true, but also it's like, yeah, it's just like, oh, you know, they added all this side content. I think me getting stuck on that thing didn't help.
I just got a message that the vial broke.
And it broke as well. It broke just then. Huh? Okay.
I have a package that needs to be delivered right away, but...
So hold on, if I'm looking at this, I mean, this seems like a very natural path, doesn't it? You know? You try, yeah. But why am I climbing this wall right away, you know?
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over.
Yeah, like, why don't I just, like, run across the ground floor here instead of having to climb up this one wall? I'm in the same area as well, aren't I? Yeah.
And nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying.
I don't like her attitude. I don't like her attitude. But yeah, so the big news I think of this past week has been I guess it's a controversy, I guess, with Steam payment processes, and it all comes from the source of there's a non-profit based here in Australia called Collective Voice. They are a non-profit that speaks out about particularly women's issues, I think is usually the topic. Oh, that's still a bit further away than I'd like. I just got a message that the vial broke. How could you? I'm curious if skills will actually allow me to do this in a way that I couldn't otherwise. 71 seconds seems a bit tight.
Right away, but you have to...
And if I go to, hold on, if I go to missions, ooh. But no, if I go to movement, what else we got? Like, oh, I should be sprinting more. That would probably help me, actually.
If anybody at Elysium Labs.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, I goofed that. And I'm like, the cheap viewers. No cheap viewers here. All my viewers are very expensive. And currently on Twitch non-existent. That's okay.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula...
Yeah, someone's probably gonna have been yelling at me where it's like, you weren't even holding the sprint button for the past, like, while of game. I know.
Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left.
Roblox oof sound. I'm not too sure if I'm going faster right now. Maybe. Oh yeah, this is definitely a bit faster with the sprint, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it still might be a bit tight. No, I've got stuck on the pole.
I just got a
Hey, I'm waiting here. It just threw me onto a pole. Constantly trying the side content.
A package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with the contents.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The dying in the grave.
Okay. But yeah, so the controversy or the news story is that, yeah, this non-profit in Australia that spoke out about, or rather continues to speak out about this, and they've been doing this for a while, and I will note that for... Yep. I wasn't grabbing the fence, the pipe there, but sure, yeah. They had been around for quite a while in Australia, and you might remember them from one previous story, and I'll mention it pretty soon. But the thing that they did was they complained to a bunch of payment processors about specifically Steam, you know, supposedly, allegedly, you know, allows people to buy games relating to very sensitive topics. This is always one which gets YouTube involved if you say the topics out loud, but they're very sensitive topics, these ones, and the games, I think there were a few caught in the... So Steam basically went, oh, okay, like, you know, payment processors are getting very mad, like, we kind of have to cave into this. They haven't exactly made a statement or anything about this. I think it's just kind of happened, and I can't really explain exactly, you know, what were the communications there. And also, Valve is a private company, so at the end of the day, you know, we're not going to really know a lot about how they handle stuff until they want to, you know, publicly say stuff about it. Oh, I'm cutting it fine again.
Hey, I'm waiting here.
I did it. First try. Smack. And then it breaks in his hand.
The vial is intact. Well done. This will be a tremendous help to me.
I don't trust him with his, like, finicky mask there, but sure, yeah, whatever. See, I can't even buy any of these. I'm just kind of chilling here with a upgrade, and I can't exactly do anything with it. These are just like free light attacks, increased damage for heavy attacks against backs, or intel about... Intel? Really? Allows Faith to take an extra hit. That's... Yeah, no, I'm literally chilling here going, skill point number 3 is not useful at the moment. Ah, it's bobbed. Well, hold on, like... What's happening here? Like, they want... Oh, they want me to go around here? They want me to take the long way. Okay. But yeah, no, so they complained to the payment processors about various games. I think they said that there were like 500 that they noted. And I've just done a lap around here and I haven't exactly figured out a way in. Probably the wall ride is the strat of kings, and I should be taking it more often, and I should really not get stuck to walls as much. Yoink! I have to, I guess, yeah, I have to double check. Oh, I guess I already got that, because, okay, no fast travel, but you just sort of do... Oh, there is fast travel. Hold on, was there? Yeah, you can fast travel. The basic kit's free level ups and they're just chilling there. I don't suppose any are pre-order bonuses, but... Yeah. They complained about this list of 500 games in particular, and they kept saying 500 exactly, not 500 approximately or above 500. It was like, nope, exactly 500. Most of them by their titles, and looking into a couple of them, it's like, yep, they are very, how would I put it, smut. It's like, it's not exactly the kind of stuff that I'd be buying, and most of them, like, I generally have a bit of an all ages audience where it's just like, you know, I don't swear, I just kind of play the games as they are, tell it like it is. Yeah, this kind of stuff is like, it's there for specific needs, for people who really have specific desires, and a lot of them are very dime a dozen as well. I'm not too sure if some people are just literally like cashing in. I guess to some extent, if you're, you know, reductivist, every game is a cash in. It's like you're making it because you intend for some one person somewhere to play it. But you know what I mean, where it's like, it's they're not very high effort. Maybe they're worth the price, but some of them are just like, yep, we release like 9 of these every, you know, just every month we release one. I'm curious if the game goes into nighttime at all, or if it's just always a daytime here. Also, catalyst is a very cool sounding word, but it doesn't actually, like... Also, I appreciate you can turn around on this. It's like a catalyst is just something that starts... Maybe that is the prequel word of choice here. Maybe. So anyway, so Steam took down the games, and then people realized that Steam took down the games, because SteamDB is a wonderful site. And they track a lot of good stuff. Except... Nah, I'm looking at... Nah, later. I walked all the way here to do this later.
You're back. Remember, in this community, you're only as good as people think you are. No matter how good you actually are. It's a bit silly, all this peacocking and posturing.
Felt great running.
And you did good time, too.
Yeah, treadmills exist.
Noah said something
Parks
about it.
exist. Maybe not here, but...
I happen to have a small package I need dropped off. You can pick it up.
Oh, I guess it's like the Wally Society. They want people to be very content with a sit-down office job. Yeah, I saw this earlier. I was like, oh, what's this?
These days, all packages are beat linked, so you should see the delivery point on your map. I remember when you had to make do with an address and what was in your own damn head.
Okay, boomer. Oh, I want to go in that direction, but, no. That's really awkward, because, like, this is a line. It's right here. I mean, they gave me, like, 2 minutes, but unless the objective is about to, like, change or update on me, I don't see this being, like, a blocker for 2 minutes. Ouch. The chromatic aberration is back. So obviously, I think the idea of a non-profit yelling about something and stuff happening is definitely one where it's like, okay, well, let's look into exactly who this non-profit is, because some non-profits, or maybe not some non-profits, I should actually say specifically, some actions are for, like, earnest purposes, and are not, like, you know, there's nothing really going on with them. I assume I gotta keep going, right? No way is this done at that timestamp, right? That was done at that timestamp? Wow, why'd they give me so much time on that one?
Seems to me you're as ready as you'll ever be. And yes, I too have a beat link now. Prefer not to use it much. You never can tell who's listening in.
To some degree, yes. But, you know, private communication is pretty well handled in current year, let alone future year. We've got flying cars here, you know. Ooh. I'm glad there's a door to go in and out of this. Okay, so where are we going next? We've got hackable billboard. Oh, okay. So I assume if I do other missions, I get, like, little objectives as well. I'm actually just gonna, like, well, up for the big things, although I'm not too sure if he's just gonna constantly keep giving me weird side content. Whatever, you know, the game has a little... Oh, start button. It's got a start button right there. You see what I mean? Where it's like... Oh, I don't know how many side contents there are. It had a 12% when I was on this map, and then I had the player profile, and I was like, oh... Were these there before, or do I have to do the thingies in order for these icons to show up, because I'm, you know, I'm running through some of these. Oh, I really need to jump on this then. Feels a bit weird because I'm running through some of the same areas again and again. I do like that the engine's flexible enough that you can do various things depending on, you know, what's around. Like, it seems to snap alright. Maybe a bit too well at some instances. You know, grabbing pipes when you don't intend to grab them. I'm not really fighting as many enemies as the tutorials made it seem like I was going to do as well. It's all platforming at the end of the day. Oh, well, there's that, but also, hi, what's... Hey! Don't know what happened there, but sure, yeah. Easy. Easy. It's not hacked. I'm just gonna touch it. Oh, okay, they show up in your friends' games. Yeah, okay. See, the problem is that, and this message goes to EA. The problem is that I don't have friends. So, so all these features are very for naught. So I assume I need to keep hacking them. That's the online feature there. Okay. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, this way? Okay. But again, where am I going? Like, where's the destination? I really wish I could see the destination. I've triggered this. It's somewhere, but I can't tell where I'm reaching. Oops. I mean, all of those icons will be there next time, so... but yeah, no, so, I guess, yeah, we should know who this organization is, and then we should also know, I guess, the method. Because I think a lot of people have problems with both. And I think they're two separate points. And I've oh, I thought I wandered past this, but no, I didn't. Although the stars are going down, so that's not fun. Okay, so I took forever there. The question is, where did I end up? I don't know where I ended up. Where? So I'm over here, and I started here, I guess. Because it's not like there's checkpoints. I don't know. So first of all, I think the method is probably the worthwhile thing to mention right away. And I think a lot of people are very upset about going after payment processes, and rightly so. Payment processes, in my eyes, and maybe a lot of people on the internet's eyes, maybe it's not your eyes, but I think there's a very agree to disagree, maybe not agree to disagree, actually. I would probably like to hear thoughts on this. But payment processes, to me, are almost as vital as water companies or electricity companies. They are there to facilitate payments, I feel. And as long as the payment, or, well, as long as, one, the product that's being transacted for and the payment itself are not fraudulent and, you know, like, aren't violating laws, I think that the payment processes should be involved in just that. The big problem, and this has come up before, with other things, I think OnlyFans has had this problem as well. Or maybe OnlyFans competitors have had this problem. It particularly happens a lot in the kind of adult content space for fairly, like, I guess, obvious reasons, but... So when they tell me to go in here, why? I don't feel like it gets me here quicker. No, it definitely doesn't get me here quicker, but again, like... Yeah, where is this putting me off? Maybe I'll take one more crack at this and then I'll just sort of revisit it at a later point when I have 1, movement abilities, and 2, more insight as to where on earth I'm going. It is a bit weird always being in I guess the same kind of city area though. Definitely not with that attitude. Like, hold on, it does feel like I'm running, like, absolutely, like, straight forward for quite a while. And then it's around this building because I need to go... Not that way. Hold on. My spirits are not faltered. I think if I just dart straight forward, I actually might have this. We'll see. Because now I've got my perspectives going about me. I know roughly where we're aiming for. I don't quite know how to maintain the momentum on a drop like that, so... but yeah, no, I feel like payment processors shouldn't really involve themselves in, I guess, the content unless it violates laws or, you know, whatever. If it's this kind of content, it's like, it's certainly... people can point to it and say it's objectionable. And I think that it should be Steam's jurisdiction to decide whether it wants to continue selling stuff like that. Oh, no, still not good enough. Well, we'll revisit this later. A cheap viewer, you got me through the website Twitch. Ah, the website Twitch. Ah, I've heard of that site. Yeah. This is, from what I can tell, an hour and a half in. First of all, an hour and a half in, except you have to tweak the config. Also, hi, can I get the camera? Yes, I can get the camera to clip this. You have to, no, sorry, not tweak the config. You have to do exactly what I said, yeah, payment, yeah, it's been a problem for a while, and I've never explicitly mentioned it just because I don't think I've had a particularly, pertinent example to pull from. But this one is actually quite interesting because, one, it's Steam, and everyone always puts Steam as a poster child of like, hey, everything is good with Steam. We firmly seem to ignore the whole paid mod stuff, which I didn't have that much an issue with the paid mods thing. At least the way that it was handled in that moment, I guess. But that'll be for another story. Apparently in Europe, we will soon have a 10-minute max bank transactions, and that might actually kill the payment. Oof. Oof. I do feel like, at the end of the day, though, payment processors shouldn't exactly have an oligopoly with how, I guess, internet banking transactions should go. The problem... Leave L? Okay. L is real. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, the big problem, and this is just a very base kind of political argument, is that obviously something as fundamental as payment processing is something that it's like, yeah, we treat it like water or electricity. I sell things, I kind of need people to be able to buy the things.
Hypocrisy and fear-mongering, all of it.
Hypocrisy. It's all fake news. This was 2016. They might have been able to read off of that. Was that earlier in 2016 that term started being a thing?
Anyway, their locator.
It was a very fast monorail, though.
If you could find out what happened to them, I'd be grateful.
I'll find them for you.
Thank you. The first beacon is not too far from here.
Ooh, the stereo kicked in real hard then. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Valve themselves are, like, hopefully, you know, a lot of people want them to make sure that, you know, they're always in line. They're speaking on behalf of the consumers, because being on behalf of the consumers, usually... I've turned off runner's vision, apparently. Oh, I just hear it beeping right here, so... Oh, is this a search the thingy for the thingy? Like, it's right underneath me. I think. Yeah, it's one of these kinds of missions. What? How How do you get in? Well, there's a big pipe here. Oh, I'm actually getting closer all of a sudden. Hold on. Haven't we done this before? You might not have seen this blob, but I was certainly here before. Also, ew.
She's dead. Shot. I'm sorry.
Well, the mission was called Pigeons Down.
Please take the message capsule if it's still there.
Got it.
Thank you. See if you can
Oops.
find Thalia.
Good thing there's a giant cushion right here in space. There we go. But yeah, I don't think the payment processors should be forcing their hand, and especially on Steam. I feel like that's a, you know, that's a bit of a violation of a policy there. I guess the problem is, how hard is it to make a payment processor? Because at the end of the day, I've seen alternative payment processors pop up. Yeah, it is a big overreach, yeah. The first Mirror's Edge, by the way? Or this one, because I don't know anything about this one at all. They have done that, the Japan thing. I don't know the specifics. I think I saw... Oh, snap, I can actually pick these up now. I think I saw Japan show up... No, this is the sequel! This is the sequel! That's why we're open world collecting stuff all the time. And having audio logs show up.
She's doing much better already.
This came out in 2016, this game, and no one played it. It really flopped very quickly. It seems okay, but it's like, oh my gosh, it's got the open world padding just straight away. And especially, like, once Breath of the Wild came out, so many open world games changed their philosophy for the better. But it's also like, oh my gosh, like, it's so weird playing one that's just like, it's Far Cry 3. It's just Far Cry 3. It's a bunch of waypoint markers and just little mini-game challenges everywhere. I've done, like, 3 story missions, and all it involved was running to places, and the game's already like, oh yeah, you know, you're 15% of the way through. Which I guess after, like, you know, an hour 37. Oop. Oh, sometimes the camera... Far Cry 3 is neat, but I do feel like a lot of games took the wrong take-homes, and I think that the experience system wasn't, it's like, whatever, you know, it's there. But Far Cry 3 works because of its core gameplay in places. And it was new, yes, exactly. Which is why I think a lot of people had a lower expectation of, or lower opinion of Far Cry 4, because it's Far Cry 3 with a gyrocopter at the end.
That's not good. She was coming in from Naridia Nova. Can you look around a bit?
But anyway, so who is Collective Shout? Who is the non-profit that pushed for, you know, this, I guess, the payment processes to go down? Well, they made, in their official, maybe not an official statement, but it was founded by someone from Mildura, Australia, and they, I think it's just directly underneath me, that's where the marker was sitting, and they've got this non-profit, and, you know, like, you know, noble effort. I won't knock them for the raw, like, what they're trying to accomplish, I guess. But at the end of the day, it's like, tactics are like half the message as well. And she literally says in an interview with, I think it was The Australian, or it could have been the Sydney Morning Herald or something. Well, the beeping is there.
Another runner was here.
Another runner? Maybe they have the capsule.
We just... Oh. Why is she getting ghosts of other runners? This whole, like, story about, like, you know, no surveillance, and then here is, like, everything being recorded.
I found the capsule. Another runner hid it. Left a cabal mark I haven't seen before.
I also don't know, for reference, Blob, I don't know if this is a prequel.
And you, Faith? Thank you. Now I need to train 2 new birds.
Hi there. All the way down there. So, But her nonprofit has shown up before. If hearken your memory, and especially if you're Australian, hearken your memory all the way back to the yonder year of 2014. You know, we were talking about Gamergate all at the time, but a little story near the end of the year in December was Target and Kmart, as two Australian retailers. And they're very broad retailers. They sell a lot of things. Hi, I would like to jump onto that. I guess I gotta stand up here. Or I should just, like, try and find an objective. Yeah, so where is this? Hack the nearby... Oh. What's the point in... Okay, you want me to hack for the safe house. Got it. Yeah, they took GTA 5 off of sale. And who was the non-profit who lobbied, or maybe not lobbied, but pushed for this initiative to happen? None other than Collective Voice. The exact same non-profit seems to show up in this one. She's also, the founder has tweets from 2017, I think. Hi there. Oh, look at this. Oh, you can go to mirrorsedge.com to customize your thing. This screen is... I guess it's in here. Can I change the profile screen or no? Probably not. Probably not. You can make challenges. Ooh. Too bad you can't share any of them. Ah, here you go. Here's your... Oh my gosh. 324 grid leaks to pick up. Ah. Ah. Okay. See what I mean? It's just like little tiny objectives everywhere. Like here's another one, man. Here's another one. I guess if you get your fast travel points, you can just go everywhere. Like here. Oh, I also haven't got this one. Okay, we're gonna make the run. I'm gonna ignore the missions on the way. Ow, my legs. But yeah, no, they showed up then, and I think there's a recent, or there was a 2017 tweet which cited an article, I think actually, or I think she was interviewed for an article talking about how women in video games are very hypersexualized, and talks about Cortana and Lara Croft and all this stuff. Kind of the usual suspects. Like if you hear anyone talking about you know, hypersexualized women, and they only speak of like these instances. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, like it's a bit surface level. I don't think you realize how, you know, fleshed out or like practical, I guess, the female characters are, or the fact that nearly every video game character from the 90s was very action oriented. They did what they needed to do. The design served that purpose, and that's it. Are they, like, sexualized in the sense of... I don't even know if I'd say, like, sexualized. I'd just say, like, you know... People like attractive women, I guess. That's the answer. That's just, like, chilling there in the middle of, like, nowhere. You meant to, like, drop down on it or something? Okay. But, I don't know. It's... whatever there. But, in particular with the GTA 5 thing, I'd also like to note that in the original articles and the I guess like interviews with them at the time and what they were pushing for, they were... I really wanted to get that, but I don't want to like absolutely like fly off a building as it happens. Oh, I did get it. There we go. Because I was in a mission the last time that kept happening, so... Hold on, I will pick this up because it's right there. You really want me to deliver this, don't you?
Package destination registered.
Bonk. So where am I sending this to? Over there. Okay. Can I just beeline like straight forward or nah? They want me to go this way. Okay. But in particular for the GTA 5 thing, they said like real, like libel, maybe not libel, but they said complete untruths, like the fact that they were like, oh, in GTA 5 you can kill prostitutes for health points, or did you play the same game that I did? Like, what's going on there? And they just seem to like keep going on about how you get rewarded for killing women. And they said one example, which is like, oh yeah, you can have sex with a prostitute and then and this is easy way to get myself demonetized by saying this, but like you can have sex with a prostitute and then kill her and take the money. I'm like, well, okay, I don't think you can do it with the prostitute. You can get them to have a, actually maybe you can, but it's, oh, when they said it's all hyper realistic because of the first person mode, because this was after the PS4 release, by the way, because this is 2014, the end of 2014, so the game has already been out on the PS3 and Xbox 360 for a while, but this is with the PS4 release and the first person view that's part of that. But I'm very certain when you do indeed have sex in that game, it's all like off camera. It's like well, the PS5 wasn't out then. This was back in 2014 this happened. But despite complete untruths, yeah, no, that somehow, yeah. Well, exactly, it's like, how hyper realistic is it when it's not the PS5 version? Is it interesting as well? Oh, sorry. It is, oh yeah, definitely. Isn't it weird as well that more people on Steam still play the old version of GTA 5 and not the RTX version? Just think that's a bit interesting. But yeah, despite that, Target and Kmart both pulled. I think Kmart pulled first, and then Target responded afterwards. EB Games in Australia didn't care. JB Hi-Fi certainly didn't care. And if anything as well, GTA 5 is continually, because of mods. Oh, that was a weird landing. No, the first person thing was added just in game. Like, it was just like, that was a feature they really tried to flex on the that remastered version. It's an interesting way to play the game. GTA 5 modding's pretty alright. I don't know if it's as big as GTA 4, but not in 2014, because remember the PC version wasn't out until the year after. Oh, I've done this run ish. If I go back here, I mean, yeah, if I go back here, then we may be able to continue a bit of story. Whoa, what's your language? There was an emphasis on that. That's why the old version, well, you don't have to buy it again for the new version. They did just give it as a freebie for PC owners, and I do appreciate that. And they're also both just chilling there in your library. I think you have to transfer a character over, so I think maybe people are very like used to just the old character system. Also, I don't think a lot of people particularly care about ray tracing, because that's kind of like the one feature you'd really get out of the PS5 version. Where's that sign? I want to hack the sign. There we go, I've hacked it. Does it count as a sign? It's my own house. Back in the game? I'm already in the game. Look at this guy. I like long walks on the beach and games that can be solved by AI, especially by this year.
That's exactly what I did.
AlphaGo Zero was the year afterwards, by the way.
Yeah.
Ooh! Get annihilated.
Yeah, everything moves ahead.
Am I interrupting something?
No, we're done. I won.
Oh my goodness. This game has no damn logic.
You'll get used to it. Faith used to beat me all the time.
Still could. You had a run for me?
I do. On. On.
Dang it, voice systems. Can't we just go back to buttons?
Profile data grab. Very good script.
Also showing it on a really large TV, even if it's like a hologram TV, I'm pretty certain someone somewhere could just see it through your Venetian blinds you got going on there.
You go in alone, but I want Icarus on watch. Look, they are very protective about this data. So there's no margin for error, you understand?
There's no plot, by the way, right now. She's just kind of escaped jail. Not escaped. She did her time, and then she immediately got back into the game.
I give it to
as the mission said.
Your call.
All right. I'll see you there, Faith. Oh, and don't get lost.
This guy's a bit of a jerk. That's his defining characteristic. Calling him Icarus seems a bit prophetic, though, doesn't it?
To beat you there.
What was that face there at the end? They're not like hiding anything. Oh, look at these things right here. They're hiding in my house because they keep putting the cutscene in the way. Runner kits contain items, yeah. So alas, I cannot change any of that. They're just gonna tell me that. Now, I do feel like Kmart and Target probably lost maybe upwards of like $1 million or $2 million of revenue for the weeks that they didn't sell GTA 5. Because remember, GTA 5 was like selling like hotcakes for ages. Like if you could somehow sell tens of thousands of copies over a few weeks, you're doing great. And GTA 5 is one of the best-selling games of all time. I think every single one of those sales just went to JB Hi-Fi, so good job, Kmart Target. By the way, fun fact, Kmart doesn't sell video games at my local store anymore. They are completely video game free. Target still do, but given the way the physical game market is, it's you know, a bit of a crapshoot. It's like you know, like what do you get when you sell games anymore? Codes? Is it even worth it? You know, I saw a rotating fan at the very beginning of the game, and I thought I could like slow time and go through it later, but it's a bit of a drop, ain't it? What a weird like angle to be looking down as well, because there's not much down there. I'm not looking through the world, right? I just want to know, am I don't know what I'm looking at there. It looks like a bunch of benches and some screens, but there's no road underneath it. It's everywhere here, apparently. This is literally the hallway to
Runner, I have a job for you.
Okay.
This package contains a small statue which has quite an affectionate value for me. I'm giving it away, a token of sorts. Don't break it or you'll
Don't break it. It's my token. I don't want you to break it. Okay. Seems straightforward enough. Just up the wall. Okay.
I'm not sure he remembers
So yeah, so I feel like the yeah, the non-profit that's behind this recent Steam thing, they're not particularly great actors on the track record. They are a remarkably small charity, to the point of they only make $500,000 Australian dollars annually, according to their non-profit charity status, as well as also they only pay $100,000 in terms of salaries, which makes me think either a lot of people are volunteering for work, or they're doing it part-time, or they're oh, can I climb this quick enough? Climb it! Climb! We're good. Smack.
It's from her, isn't it? She told me she'd settle. I don't get why she couldn't use Cascadia logistics like normal people.
Exactly. Just literally use the postal service. Every time I always keep looking at this going, oh, what is this? I've already done it. Yeah, but there's people wanting to like sell things everywhere. Oh. Bonk. Look at that, the time of day's kicked in. I feel like this game would, you know, probably work better if the time of day was a bit quicker. Don't you think? It's kind of crazy that it's been the whole stream and only now has it got into nighttime. I mean, the objective's over there, so if I just sort of keep to the high ground over here. And then I don't really know what I'm doing here, but sure. I think the answer is getting goofed. Yeah. I got goofed. I got goofed. Oh yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of people have been paying a lot of attention to yeah, Steam. Well, yeah, Steam's reputation is really high, and also just for note as well, they went after itch.io as well in the exact same breath. They went after both of these sites, so I wouldn't exactly think. Well, also, and on top of that, they said Valve didn't, you know, like didn't respond to them, so they're just like, well, we're going after the payment processes, and I think you should definitely note the yeah, the non-profit who's doing this. Just like, hey, you know, like why are they doing this? What's their game? They don't like video games. That's for certain, apparently, because they keep grilling on the video games. But also on top of that, wow, I don't have a lot of time. Oh, this would be tight. Oh, it's yeah, no, I broke my legs on the way. Some of these challenges are really tight. I just hope no one does. Well, yeah. And same thing, like, you know, this person can voice her opinion about stuff, or I say this person, but she speaks on behalf of quite a bunch of people. And also there's a bunch of people who are speaking on behalf of the org as a whole. They do have a board. Yeah, I don't want them to get docs. I mentioned Mildura earlier. That's a birthplace on a Wikipedia page. It's not any insider knowledge or anything. That is a crazy jump. I don't know why I did that. But no, I don't wish any ill will on these people, but I do want them to be very ridiculed for repeating as penitence. Yeah. What is a better path? Because it keeps wanting me to go up this pipe, and this pipe, like you can see, the pipe goes up and then it goes down. Can we avoid the going down? I don't think I've actually heard the saying. I said Latin, so... You know, surprisingly, we don't study a lot of Roman history, and it kind of irks me a little bit. Oh, I tried. What do I do here that's not like that? There's got to be a quicker way in this direction, right? Yeah, I don't suppose I can make a jump like this. No, that's kind of crazy. Bread and games. Ah. Yeah, they went after the grain. That is true. Oh, I think I've always heard it translated as bread and circuses. Because games would be ludum in Latin. But yeah, basically give food and entertainment and they'll be happy. Exactly. Oh, come on. Yeah, going in this weird angle. There's bound to be something I can do even quicker there. Ah, you say bread. Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'd translate that as circuses, but yeah, just I guess it depends, but I always keep flexing. This is always the thing. I always keep flexing the Latin knowledge I had in high school. I don't know why. Board games. Ah, exactly. I don't know why I keep forgetting to roll on that one. But yeah, definitely festivals. But yeah, don't go after, like, video games and generally entertainment. Like, at the end of the day, I think that the premise that this person has, and has always had, of video games cause, you know, like, you know, especially boys, especially she keeps going after men. This is a very, like, kind of naive, kind of feminist angle where it's like, oh, all men are terrible. It's like, bruh, like the correlation that you're trying to pull is not there. So just don't. Your studies do not show what you want it to show, I guess. Making that one jump is a bit moot, but there you go. Modern circus, true, modern circus is different. Well, back then the circus used to be like a coliseum, and lots of stuff happened in the coliseum.
Hey, over here.
The first real mission. Oh my gosh, 2 hours in, we're finally doing a real mission. Nice roll.
So it seems this is your lucky night.
Why?
I found
Why?
Easy way inside.
That doesn't sound right.
I remember there was someone when I was doing ancient Greek in high school as well, and he was just like, yeah, this word is like an actual like slur in modern Greek. I forgot what the word was, but it's just fun that like just even the same region and it changes so wildly there. Find the open window.
Faith, I heard about the open window. Could just be a cleaner forgot, but I don't think so. Be careful. Not her specialty, is it? Being careful. Do your part, and let Faith do hers. Already doing it. I prepped the lines of the window for you, Faith. Just
It's a nice climbing animation. I'm on it. Oh, I go up it? Yeah, I go up it.
Good. There might be a few employees around burning the midnight oil. And keep an eye out for Kruger's.
Ouch. Glass everywhere. That's okay, I can wall run more glass. Just imagine hearing like basketball shoe noises.
Motorcade arriving. Enforcers everywhere. What? I'm liking this run less and less. You'll like it better when we're done, Noah. Yeah.
Who makes a building like this? Like what? Like hold on, like there's some weird ones out there. If you actually want to see a kind of neat one, check out Scott the Woz on his second channel had a weird video where he like got invited to just tour around the Google offices in I think it was in San Fran, wasn't it? That was a fun reflection, isn't it? I wonder if they're using cube maps for this. Maybe. The geometry is simple enough. Okay, but what are we seeing here? They want me to go up there. I guess these are indeed ledges. I could do a fun wall ride like that. And then I need to continue to... That is... No way is that like the height that you can get off that. I'm like, they're showing me these two things. I'm like, that's not the height. That's not the angle. There's some very generous checkpoints though, I'll tell you that. I'm not auto-saving any of this. This is just how it do be. I don't suppose that's a ladder. It's a ladder. What a Hi. There you go. It's kind of neat climb though. We made this building and we put all these very, very obnoxious ledges on this. Like we were really not using the space well. Oh, and she's swinging at this angle. Okay. Did you see the game last night? Oh.
Once you find the elevators, you can climb one of the shafts or free ride one of the carts up.
At least I don't have to quick time event to climb anything. Also, I guess there's no quick time events at all so far. There we go. So far, it's a...
I sent the request 3 days ago, Mr. Kruger.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, am I meant to swing or am I just meant to chill here? Here's a fun fact, I have massive vertigo and it doesn't really kick in too hard in games, but sometimes I feel it a little bit.
If you value.
Seriously, if you ever go to Sydney, one of the nice things you can do is do like a walk across the harbour bridge. You could do the walk up the bridge if you really want it to be fancy, but you'd have to pay money for that.
Found a way into agricultural.
Highest drops in Assassins 1 and 2, yeah.
What? We should abort the run.
No, I'm finishing this.
I'm finishing this.
All right.
Kruger? Is that Kruger Labs?
Icarus, keep us updated on any changes outside.
Yeah, there's stuff everywhere as well. Whee. Look at all these things they keep leaving around. Seriously. People gotta know when to pick up this stuff. The cathedral. Oh, yeah. True. Although most of Dark Souls is full of nervousness, yeah. It's kind of weird that, like, this isn't a ledge you can stand on. I think it's glass here.
The less we know about that, the better. Information is power, Noah. For some.
For some? What do you mean for some? Like... There we go. Where are we looking at? I see 2 vents. One is close to me. And, she can interact at this distance. Oh, what am I... what am I climbing on there?
What's the data we're grabbing again? Sorry. That Faith is grabbing while I babysit her. A new enzyme. Some sort of...
Why is he like this? Why has he always got the sass? This looks like a fun room to have a combat encounter in.
Good. Connect to any terminal in workroom 4H. The shotgun will do the rest.
Oh, look. It's a recorder.
This is a fun hologram.
Diary of sorts for you of our trip.
Are we leaving soon? I feel better.
We are, but it's a long way to Aurora.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at in here.
So we don't just end
We're
up
trying to
stranded
terraform
in
Mars here.
lands.
We're trying to make the Earth livable again. You can tell because we've got green lights constantly on in our building at nighttime.
What we do here, we'll run.
I wonder if the nighttime kicked in purely because the mission needs me to be nighttime. Also, what am I doing here? I need to run upstairs, don't I?
Better than me.
Hey, what happened to that girl who was here?
Also, is that like a cheat detection? Or not a cheat detection, but like a... Oh, we want you to figure this out without anything turning red. Oh my gosh, yeah, you can kind of wing jump sometimes like that.
Well, it's time for you to get some more rest, young lady. I'll come check on you again soon.
There's a lot of weird ones. It's happened once before on the stream where I just like find like a weird corner and I can somehow vault off of it. Again, we really aren't using the space to its fullest, but you know, whatever. Also, I feel like, especially jumping on one of these are not very resilient on the tops. They're very resilient on the long ways, but on the tops, on the edges, nah, those things shatter quite easily if you put any bit of weight on it. I'm standing in the glow. Okay, they said any computer. This one doesn't do it.
At the terminal. Firing the shotgun.
Good. Successful grab confirmed.
No. There's someone else here.
Uh-oh, it's a cloaker.
Like a runner.
Just get out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. But I
They're
wanted
very
to get out.
stable.
Of course you are. I'll just sit here then, hoping you get out in one piece. Had it been me, it isn't. Faith, you don't have to prove anything to me. I want you back here alive and safe, okay?
Okay, we're running back. You could hide behind... Yeah, true. Thin walls everywhere. He's hacked the computer. And by hacked, I mean true. Battlefield 2 is the hallmark of what walls and objects should behave like. There we go.
This area is different. What are they doing here?
Well, obviously, they are...
Contact here. If you can't come up, write it quick.
I'm just gonna say dentistry. Oh, but they do brain scans as well. Also, hold on, you spot that kind of LED swapping? Look how blurry it is from this distance. I'm gonna stand still for a bit just so that the 1080p video syncs up a bit. But like, look how weirdly blurry that is, because the quality... Oh, it doesn't quite get there anyways. Look at that. Ah, it's such a shame-worthy resolution. 10 hours. Bad Company 2. Oh, yeah. Bad Company 2 is where it's at, though. But I've played a fair bit of Battlefield 2. I do wish that we had great AI support these days for Battlefield 2. So that we could flesh out the servers again, but... Ooh, talking about blurry. Ooh, a Vine about... Oh, a video. Not a Vine. About fake frames. True, fake frames. I mean, a lot of frames are fake these days. Even upscaled ones are... You know, have their interesting quirks. Testing with frame generation controller actually decreases the amount of real frames. Well, most of the time it does decrease. Because the cost of integrating with getting the double frames, you don't really get double the frame rate. What the...
There.
Director Mira, activate the alarm. Deal with him.
This is Director Mira.
Deal with him?
Dr. Hill is dead. What? What do you mean we're locked down?
You just walk right up to him. Oh, oh, good dodge, good dodge. Good punch.
Wait! I need him alive. What was that in his hand?
Oh. He's squirming. He's squirming.
Cyanide.
What a waste. What's that thing? Stop her!
Stop her! Oh, is that how computers work?
Faith, are you there?
Later, I need an exit.
Later?
Get out any way you can. We'll take it from there.
Pew! Pew pew! Oh, yeah, I mean the whole... The fake frames thing, I think, is a bit silly when NVIDIA keeps comparing things with the frame generation compared to... Hold on, I need to run past you, thanks to you. Ah, he's shooting me in the butt. Nice slow-mo jump, nice. She doesn't shoot guns in this game, really. She just kind of makes a runner. Oh, I wanted to go down the lift. I see the jump over there. Oh, wait. Come on. Oh. There we go. Found it. There you go. Oh. Okay, now you can't shoot me through glass, see? It's a wall. I'm doing the mime motion right now. Hold on, so I see the platform over there. But I'm up too high or something? I don't know. These people have stopped caring about me as well. Like, this guy is chilling here, and he'll definitely shoot me the moment I... You know, ruin his day, but... This pole was visible, and then, nothing really? Hold on. Because these are the lifts. Am I just on the wrong platform? It's actually 76 FPS without real frame generation and 160 with. Yes, you'll get way more artifacts if you do that. Where's the intended path? I feel like I'm meant to drop down over there, but this... I mean, this jump seemed to make sense. It doesn't seem to, you know, these office rooms don't seem exposed. And they're just chilling up there, and they really want me to run fast, so obviously they want me to run over here, but then all of this is closed off. There's an enemy over... Oh, sorry, there's a glass wall. Sorry. Everything's got the Razor logo on it. Oh, look at this convenient zipline out of the building. There you go. But yeah, no, the fake frames, yeah, it definitely has an overhead, and in some cases, the overhead is actually very ridiculous. Like, I wouldn't really opt for 4 times frame generation if it means that your real frames is dropping down that significantly. The ideal thing should be that the frame generation occupies, or rather isn't stealing resources away from the rest of the card. But what we see in, particularly NVIDIA's numbers, is that they'll always keep comparing the deeper frame generation with, you know, like on Ada, they'll have the 2 times frame generation, and for on older cards, they'll just be like, oh, no frame generation, therefore, oh my gosh, look how amazing the frame rate is. But also, it's like, well, you know, like, upscaling is its own thing. It's just that all the cards support upscaling, so it's not like it's a mystery, or like, you know, why that upscaling is there. If anything as well, NVIDIA would have totally, if DLSS was a thing at launch, they would have totally advertised the RTX 2000 cards doing upscaling, and then the GTX cards. Seems to also reduce latency. I keep jumping up here as if like I can't. Oh, I can, yeah. It's a bit of an odd jump though. There we go. I keep trying to jump over there as if like that's where it wants me to go. Although there is this secret bag. Yeah, I can give it a look later, yeah. But certainly I do hate the idea of like this being like real FPS. One, because I, at least on my 4080, I always have a massive problem where the generated frame is rendered as if it were perfectly halfway between 2 frames, but it doesn't present perfectly halfway. It seems to always just draw itself at the worst time possible, and so I always get a stuttery mess where the generated frame actually takes up like 80% of the time on screen. It's very, very frustrating. Escape with a gift from an old enemy? I assume that's what the quest was for. Okay, he keeps closing off this wall just so you can have a cutscene. Unreal FPS is bad, but also all upscaling is sort of the same thing. And in fact, actually, a lot of rendering is kind of the same deal. There's actually, I know that there's been effects where it's like they've had AMD or NVIDIA implementations that are just like massive approximations, and so they actually are visually different. This has been a thing for decades, where it's like there's always going to be visual differences between the 2 cards. Sometimes it started to converge a bit more as fixed function pipeline games stopped being a thing and everyone started, you know, programming everything again and again. Also, they're having a spat right now. Meanwhile, their pre-rendered cutscenes still had the weird reflections.
Fear not, I'm back. Kruger Sec's gone. Thank you. Nice.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Yeah, game companies would love to sort of ignore the artifacts and the weird things. I commented on the screen space reflections, which is in that cutscene. That was a pre-rendered cutscene, and they didn't put in the effort to really render the reflections there. Also, hi. Remember, Faith has a sister. She hasn't shown up in this game at all.
I have to finish this.
And the mum gotta use the computer. Someone playing level 13 of the OG Prince of Persia.
Just stay put.
Faith, I'm scared.
What was a game I played recently, and it was like,
Cooperated, Dr. Connors. I didn't want
it looks really good. I've been playing Dark Cloud. I'm nearly done with it. Like, I actually beat the super boss.
That, my little squirrel.
Game cutscene from 1980. Oh yeah, definitely. that one's really impressive as well, because like putting in all the detail for each of those sprites is a tremendous amount of work at the time. Yeah, no, it's definitely a very neat game. But yeah, no, I was playing Dark Cloud, and Dark Cloud is a 2000 PS2 game. And it's like, yeah, it ticks a lot of boxes on really nice like visual details. Not on stream, nah. Not on stream, no, I'm just playing it for funsies.
Nomad? Where are you?
I got my hands on a glitch mod, which should work with your beat-link. I've sent you a copy. You can
I'm glad I'm still picking up things.
Try it out and come meet me. We have a situation.
I'm not sure how interesting it'd be on stream, but I'd certainly... I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep it in mind, because I've got other games that I'd like to play, but I will keep it in mind. And I'll also tell you how the second game goes, because I actually would like to play the second game at some point soon. But the next RPG I actually would like to play through is Phantasy Star Online, so that'll be fun. Oh my gosh, even more objectives. This is what I mean by like, just do the story. I don't see there being any big reason to start doing all the side content, because it's like, oh, you get all this experience points and upgrades, but it's like, oh, other than I forgot to pick up these two, whoops. But it's like, what is there to, like, do I need these? Do I need increased damage? I seem to be fine already, so I'll just save my upgrade points until the rest of the movement becomes available. Like, a double wall run would be nice. Climb faster would probably be nice for setting record times. Hi there.
Hey, I thought you learned some restraint while you were away.
Okay. But yeah, yeah. Side content in the post-AC and Far Cry 3 era and pre... Yeah, like, I think this is okay. It's doing alright, but yeah, it's definitely not the, I guess the short and sweet nature of the original Mirror's Edge. I think making it open world kind of makes a bit of sense, and when it does go a bit linear like that, sometimes it works. Yeah, I had a mate playing through a Prototype 1. I actually don't know anything about how those games work, but I've like watched him play Prototype 1 and I was like, oh yeah.
Dogen must really like it.
Not too much, and the gameplay of that was strong anyway, so you move quickly. Yeah. That's the same challenge I keep walking into every time. Oh, they really want me to go all the way down there. Oh, jeez. And the 10 or so hours playtime keep running. Yeah, exactly. Right at the end of the way. I do wish that there was a bit more of a presentation level kind of improvement for showing you where the end, like where the objectives actually are. Having an arrow like all the way over there is like, that's not the most useful thing in the world. Oh. Prototype 1 and 2 are censored in Germany, and Prototype 1 you can't dismember. Oh yeah, that was another thing they said. GTA had dismemberment. GTA 5. This is the same like endpoint as well for this objective. So hold on, let me retry this because time, I guess. Yeah, this is the same destination. This is the same endpoint. So I'm not redoing the same thing again and again, am I? There you go, keep running like this. Oh, she keeps tripping up on weird parts though. There we go. Easy money. Yeah, that was like mostly the same mission that I had just done. Why is this arrow still there? Oh, now it's gone. Okay. And now I'm just chilling here. Oh, apparently there's a basic kit right there. Oh, in the window. What a surprise, exactly. Exactly. I guess this is how open world games will naturally go. Deliver a fragile package without any damage. Oh, these like little achievements I'm doing. Okay. 22% through the story. Oh, there's more collectibles in that mission as well. Okay. Well, let's see if I can aim for one last thing. Is this a safe house I still have? Nope. Yeah, let's push for another thing. Downfall of this game. I saw Emmy, I thought Mass Effect? That's a different EA franchise. I don't think it's the worst in the open world kind of way. But certainly I think like they haven't really done anything that interesting with the open world. It's like, there's a bunch of objectives and a bunch of places that you run to. It's like as literal as you can make Mirror's Edge in an open world. Yeah, exactly. And if anything, I was like, it should have hit nighttime, just because viewing the city at a different time of day would really help out. But it's like, hold on, where's the sun? Well, I guess it'd be on the other side of that building, wouldn't it? Is it moving? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, exactly. I think time of day is like kind of a necessity for a game like this. And the worst part as well is that it's not even like... Also, can I just warp to this? No, I keep... Yeah. Hack it? What? I'm very certain I've hacked that one. I think the game just doesn't want me to fast travel, I guess. AC1 has 3 very distinct regions, and one of those, again, is kind of split. 2 similar cities. Yeah, I'm not, like, quite sure how to make open world games, you know, feel particularly amazingly. I guess, like, if I worked on one and I had a bit more developer insight, maybe, but... I think for me, personally, I've actually never really connected with that many open world games because I've always found them a bit of a struggle. Sometimes I'll just be like, Elden Ring. I do hear a lot of good things about that one. But yeah, this is the starting building. And you just run out over there and there's a path over there? Okay. I still don't know what's going on down there. Train station, maybe? Also, they said transit hub as if, it's secretly a loading screen. It is very indoors. I assume they want me to go over here, right? Oh, nope, I've gone too far. The waypoint is there. Oh. I didn't do any tutorial for that. That was just there. But I'm glad I actually thought that was a place I could go to. The moment I saw that the first time, I was like, "Ooh, can I go over there?" Yeah, exactly. You'll still have a progression, but being able... I think Breath of the Wild works very well because a lot of its mechanics get introductions, but you don't realize that, like, they exist until you witness those introductions. So a lot of players, despite playing Breath of the Wild in a very, very weird order, will learn about mechanics in the same ways as everyone else. It's the people who figured it out sooner. Also, hi. Oh, he's gone. He's disappeared. And as well as, yeah, there's a ton of solutions to make stuff work. Like, I legitimately took a while in the Goron village because it just did not dawn on me, like, the various things that you could do to cool yourself down. I ended up relying on holding an ice weapon. That actually was my strat. The fact that I don't remember Faith, like, knocking people off buildings so often as well in the original.
Alright, I'm in position. I'll wait for you here.
Okay. Oh! Oh! I think I bounced off something. I was pretty sure I was on the floor there. Also, hi, it just respawned me in the middle of the race. Okay, sure. Jumpies. Wow, the time really is quite strict. No way, what? That was a nice jump over the end. Oh, she's absolutely gonna sail off that building. yeah, hold on, I didn't even get to read that. I'm still trying to read it. I'm still trying to read my time. Oh no. There we go. I'm glad it saved me in the menu there. Hey, I will revisit those when I've got abilities, I guess. Maybe. Oh, look at that. There's a quest right here. Yeah, I think it's neat. I like the idea as well. Like, it's not a problem with the original game, but I do feel like, you know, reducing the loading screens helps. It really does help. So that's why, like, this one seems to play quite naturally. Because all of it's just, like, you know, quite natural, just hallways. Yeah, exactly. I do wish you could load in quicker from retries. Especially as well, most buildings are there to hide collectibles as well, from what I can see. Like, look at that, we put two of them next to each other. And then we put a thingy here, because why not? They're everywhere, I tell ya.
Where the hell are you? Are you in glass?
Are you in glass?
Coming apart.
Don't worry, I'm safe. And I'm in glass. And I just wanted to hear.
Tell me where you are.
Hold on, I got there. Hi there.
I don't care. It's not safe. Tell me where you are.
So what's happening?
Heard you ran into
Sometimes you can climb a bit up, but nah, that just was like a mesh fence.
KrugerSec are saying that they're going to clamp down harder on the runners, and they're setting up those huge antennas all over the city.
Actually, that's just for 5G.
Great minds think alike. I'm thinking KrugerSec would be rather
No, not the 5G towers.
And by someone.
True, they do have the James Bond game coming up. I hope it's good. The trailer made it seem
But let's keep Noah out of this. Okay?
fine.
No worries. I'll keep a lookout
And
from here.
I want it to be better than fine. I hope the driving scenes aren't as awkward. The driving scenes look like the worst parts. Yeah, if they've got a lot of ideas for it, then that'd be cool. I'm just gonna make kung fu noises. Oh, no shooty. There's no shooting in this game. You can't. Don't punish me for this. Ooh, good kick. Now I gotta destroy the antenna core. How do you do that? Just like punch it?
I'm at the antenna.
Stick your hand in there.
Check this out. There, it worked.
Oh, wow.
Count one for the good guys.
That's amazing that you can get the tower to do that. Oh, now I have a wanted level? Oh. Golden Eyes tank chase. Oh, it's so good. That movie's got so many great set pieces. A bunch of the ones from the Brosnan era are actually really, like, solid. Even Die Another Day has its moments.
Get away from their scanners and they'll lose you eventually, Faith.
Excuse me, person. There appears to be a helicopter kind of somewhere over there. I don't know. Whoop. Whoop. They're not telling me about the safe house over there, but hold on, I'm grabbing an icon. This is a bit of a weird ledge, isn't it? Yeah, how do I... Oh. Oh, big climb. The year Casino Royale came out. Yeah, I think I'd watched them maybe like a bit earlier. Some of them. Not Casino Royale. I didn't need to see Mads Mikkelsen whipping Daniel Craig's naked body at the end. Okay, well, I guess if you can't beat him, eat him, I guess is the phrase. Oh, there's a bunch of guys in that building. Tank. Oh yeah, exactly. And it's not subtle at all, which is what James Bond usually does. This poor group of fellas. Check it out, another audio recording. Oh, why is that a jump? I know it didn't glow red, but also like, wow, that was kind of lit up there. Are they going to tell me off that I didn't escape the thing right, or... Yes, they will. All that work for naught. Because I saw a little plank, and I thought, it would be a jump. The moment he's outside and he sees it. Oh, yeah, exactly.
You should clear out fast.
Converge on subject.
Faith, I really hope you're not around that antenna anymore.
It's a bit of a weird scene in the Wii game. I think in the Nintendo 64 game, the tank scene is mostly played on foot, isn't it? It's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah. It's so good though. Oh, you're seeing a bit of weird pop in there? Hi, I'm just gonna run past all these fellas. Do not mind me. La-di-da-di-da. They can't keep shooting my back. Yeah, you see what I mean? These guys. Hitman is actually a really great James Bond template. Well, maybe, but I think it is going to be a very, like, standard kind of FPS career. I don't think they're actually pulling the whole, like, it's all sneaky game with silent takedowns. Not silent, but... I might just break a bone or two. Oh my gosh. All I hope for is that they have a mode that has the classic kind of radial health armor. Like, just the presentation of it. Okay, I'm out of sight. Get out of sight. Okay. You've really got to stay in this direction. Okay. True, yes. It's kind of weird that we got like a GTA mechanic in this. Guess it makes sense. Fits okay. Look at all these extra missions showing up. Like, here's another tower. What is this? What is this, Far Cry? What kind of... Just keeps kicking them in the shins. Oh, oh, that actually looks a bit painful. What'd you realize? Yeah, they've definitely got the capability. I hope for the best. The last mission in Hitman 3 is not that liked by the community because you're on a train. I don't hate stuff like that though. Eh. Yeah, I don't mind a victory lap level though. You could do some neat little... True, yeah. I mean, there's a great level out of GoldenEye, that's the train scene, which is right after the tank scene. Okay, I'm very high up, and I would like to break my legs again. Wait, hold on, is that a goodie? It is a goodie. Very nice. Yoink! Mr. Steel Yo chips. There's 49 chips in this area. Where's... I can't really tell where they are here. was he in the middle of a line of dialogue? Oh, so he got shot by his own friend. It's a bit clunky. It's a little clunky. As far as we know in talks... Oh yeah, most likely. I'm curious how long the whole game was in development for. Why do they keep having a house icon here? Ah, I guess it's a safe house and I just keep ignoring it for some reason. True, they definitely should show off some of the good stuff. So is this the... No, this is not the safe house, this is just a thingy, and I'm very certain, did I already... I didn't do this one already, but we'll try and wrap it up. Let's find that. Let's find where the safe house entrance is. He doesn't fight much on the train, but you only need one. Let's see, there you go. This looks like a safe house. I mean, I don't think saving at a safe house is... It's not necessary in order to make the game happen, but... Oh, it's a bit of a drop. That's okay. We're stealing... First crack the shell, then crack what's inside. What? They're talking about the fact that I did a 5G tower? Okay, sure. Breaking news! Everything is big business. Okay, sure. Well, that's a good amount of progress for the game. What is that? 24% of the story? Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll continue on next week, and hopefully... pick up more of these grid leaks. All this kind of stuff, so... But yeah, no, seems okay for the moment. We'll definitely see what the rest of the game's about, and see if there's any interesting new mechanics happening soon, so... Agent 47 runs so slowly, they even joke about his movement, the patch notes from the... Oh, true, yeah. He's faster in the older games. Seriously, the original game, you gotta play that one fast. There's nothing you can do in the older game. True. True, yes. Yes, exactly. But yeah, so I'll wrap up there. I would like to thank you so very, very much for watching. If you enjoyed it or you didn't enjoy it or there's bits all over, yeah, follow on Twitch. And then, yeah, probably. There's probably a bunch of other ones with, like, just as neat parkour mechanics. It was very novel for 2009. Once you hit 2016, you're like, oh, okay. But yeah, if you missed parts of this, the VOD will be on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, say hi to the other videos. There's a Mirror's Edge 1 stream in there somewhere. Like the entire game in one stream. And I got very tired at the end. But it's all good. And then, yeah, you can follow on the Fetty for some fun takes here and there. Maybe I'll post some thoughts on Dark Cloud. Because, yeah, the only thing I've got to do for the Retro Achievement set is max out 6 more weapons, and I'm just abusing a save that I've got with lots of fish points to make that happen. So, anyways, stay safe, eat your greens, don't stay up too late, and I don't know, buy GTA 5 before Target pulls it again? I don't know. See ya, fellas. Peace.